Okay, so here's an example of how to clear fractions in an equation. So you can see we have 2/3, 1/2, and 5/6. So kind of just pull that over to the side for a second. 2/3, 1/2, and 5/6. So if you think about it, we're probably you got the first step is to find the least common denominator between the denominators 3, 2, and 6. So can anyone, I'll pause the video. Can anyone tell me what the least common denominator, the smallest number that 3, 2, and 6 go into? Yeah, the LCD is 6. So if you use that little uh, that point to clear a fraction and you multiply the entire fraction by 6, I'm sorry, the entire equation by 6, because remember, this equation is 100% balanced right now, so and it's equal, so you can do whatever you want to this side as long as you do to this side. So what you can do, like I said, is multiply everything by 6. So here's the method that Miss Cloutier in Math Lab showed us a couple of years ago, and ever since then I just realized that this seems to be the easiest. So you put little sixes above all the terms in your equation because you don't want to forget anything, any term at all in the equation. So, and basically you multiply by 6. But when you multiply by 6 for all these terms, um, like over here, if you're multiplying by 6, you'd be really doing 6 times 2, which is 12, divided by 3, which is 4, right? So so basically what you do, and the more you do it, the easier it is, you do this times this divided by that, because all you're really doing is this times this divided by that in the end. So it just seems to work well, and in future examples, I can even show you how to cross simplify. For example, if you were doing this here, yeah, think back, you can make this a 1 and this a 2 and get 4. But for now, let's just try doing this times this divided by that, this times this divided by that. So 6 times 2, and try to do this mentally. 6 times 2 is 12, divided by 3 changes to 4x. Plus 6 times 1 is 6, divided by 2 changes to 3x. Plus, now this is just 6 times 4, which is 24. And then 6 times 5 is 30, divided by 6 is back to 6. I'm sorry, it's back to 5. 6 times 5 is 30, divided by 6 is 5. Really, when you have this example possible, you're really just eliminating the denominator, and it's 5. So now this is just a multi-step equation. I just made this one up, so I know it's not going to come out even. 7x plus 24 equals 5. So then I combine those two, and I minus 24 on both sides, and I get 7x equals negative 19, and divide each side by 7. I would get x equals negative 2, and then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 5/7. But again, what I'm really trying to get you to do is clear the fraction by multiplying every term by the LCD, and then this gross equation turns into this much more simpler, easier to solve equation that has no fractions. And the key is multiplying the entire equation by the least common denominator.